Okay, so let's start. Let me share my screen. Ayan, so nakikita niyo yung naka-flash ang aking PowerPoint presentation. Nakikita ba?
Yes po, sir.
Yes po.
Alright. May mga pumapasok pa. Let's wait for them. Okay. So, from our last lecture, no, I discussed with you the time value of money, in which we learned that the value of the money that we have is worth more than its value tomorrow, okay, or the next months, or the next years. No, and the counting goes on, okay, in which in knowing the time value of money, no, we need to identify what's its present and future value. And I already showed you the formula to use now for us to identify what is the present and what is the future value of money. Okay, in which if we are just going to analyze the situation given the time that we have, no, the interest rate and the amount of money in question, okay, and following the formula used to compute the discounting, okay, to determine the present value and to compute for the compounding to determine the future value. Okay. With that knowledge or with the lecture that I presented to you last meeting or last week, with that knowledge na it can help us with our financial decisions na gagawin natin. Okay, whether we purchase something, we apply for a gadget loan, or when we decide to enter investments and the likes. Okay? Wait lang, turn off ko lang aking messenger. Dami nagme-message. Okay. Yan. Okay. So going back, no, for us to have a deeper knowledge and understanding about the time value of money, okay, for today's lecture, I'm going to discuss with you the cash flow of money. Okay, what do we mean when we say cash flow? Okay, based from the name itself, it suggests that it is how the money flows. Okay, like what I have told you from our last lecture, the time value of money analysis will help us in comparing the cash flows today and the cash flow in the future. Okay, and it usually answers the questions such as what amount in the future is equal in the value of money today, or what amount today is equivalent to a certain amount in the future. Okay, so now for us to identify, yan, for us to understand, no, the cash flow of money, that is also a factor kung bakit there is a time value yung pera. Okay, we are going to discuss the following. Okay, the simple and compound interest, effective annual rate, and the different patterns of cash flow. Okay. So I think there's no need for me, no, to elaborate more with the class. What do we mean when we say interest? Okay? Pag sinabi nating interest, it is something that everyone is fully aware na what do we mean when we say interest. Okay? It is the cost of holding money or the amount charged by the lenders to the borrowers. Okay? Siguro familiar naman tayo sa 5-6, no? Kaya siya tinawag na 5-6 because of its interest. Okay? So, let's start with our discussion with the difference between simple and compound interest. Okay? When we say simple interest, it is the changing interest rate based on the principal amount over the number of years. Okay? So in getting or for us to compute or to calculate the simple interest, now we are using the formula. Okay? We are using the formula to get the simple interest is equals to P as the principal amount times the rate times the time. Okay? While when we say compound interest, the interest in the first compounding period is added on the principal, which will be then the basis for the interest to be computed for the next period. Okay? Kumbaga, in simple interest, isang beses lang kino-compute no, yung interest na ma-earn from the principal amount of money. While dito sa compound interest, no, yung interest na ma-earn mo on the principal amount on the first year will be added on the principal amount, which will be then no, the basis for the interest computation sa susunod na taon and so on and so forth. Okay? Of course, depending on the compounding frequency natin na tinatawag. Okay? When we say compounding frequency, it is the number of times that interest is computed on a certain principal amount in 1 year. Okay? What are these different compounding frequencies? Okay? Here are some examples of the usual or ito yung normally na ginagamit na compounding frequency. No? So we have the annually, meaning isang beses sa isang taon, semi-annually, twice a year, quarterly, every 3 months. So kapag kinukompute natin yung pag sinabing quarterly, meaning we will use the number 4 kasi every quarter is consisting of 3 months. Okay? And the daily, we are counting the 365 days in 1 year. Okay? So para mas maintindihan natin itong compound interest na ito, we will use the formula. Sorry, using ko lang laptop ko. Yan. Okay, so let's try to have an example kung paano natin kino-compute ang simple and compound interest. Okay, so let's have an example. Ayan. Okay, so let's say I decided to invest my 500,000 pesos and I was quoted a long-term investment for 5 years at 8% per annum compounded annually. Okay, so let's get the simple and compound interest using the formula for simple interest. Okay, so once again, the formula in getting the simple interest is principal amount times rate times time. Okay, from the given example, can you please try to solve at your end if you have your pen and paper with you using your calculator to get the simple interest in this situation? So in this situation, we have 500,000 principal amount and the rate is 8% and the time period is for 5 years. Okay, so can you please try to compute for the simple interest using this formula? Okay, simple line setup.
Sir, pabalik nga po sa problem.
Okay, so finish. Are you done? Sinong tapos na? Sinong unang makatapos may plus point? I have my...
Sir, kita na yung sagot.
Sir, kita na ang sagot, sir.
Ano ba yan? Sige. Sige, ituloy na natin. Ang epic.
Sayang.
Okay.
Sir, tama sana.
Yan, so... Ano yun? Parang robot si Kate. Anyway, so this is just an activity, no? Alam ko namang madali ang simple interest, so kaya pinakita ko na siya, no? So going back with the formula for the simple interest, okay? If we will just follow the formula for the simple interest, principal times rate times time, now we can easily compute and we can easily identify what is the simple interest. Okay? So based on this example, this is how we compute for the simple interest. Okay? How about if I ask you to get for the compound interest? Okay? So in compound interest, sabi natin this is the interest na kung saan kino-compute natin dito yung compounding frequency. Okay? And we are using the formula na nakikita natin sa screen sa PowerPoint natin. The formula to get the compound interest is interest equals to the principal amount multiply with, we will enclose it with 1 plus the rate over the frequency. Then we will multiply by the, or raise to the power of the product of the times of the time, multiply with the frequency, then minus the principal amount. Okay? In this type of formula, kung nakikita nyo yung open and close parentheses, okay? What do you call it? Parang the guideline or the instruction for computing some formula na naka-enclose sa parentheses, ang una nating ginagawa is inuuna natin muna yung mga naka-enclose sa parentheses. Okay? So with this formula for compound interest, can you please try to compute or to get the compound interest for this situation? Okay? So the given principal is 500,000. The time period is 5 years and the interest rate is 8%. The condition is 8% per annum compounded annually. Okay, so can you please try at your end to compute for the compound interest? Then let me know if mayroon nang nakatapos sa inyo. Ay, sorry, may nasa waiting room pala. Sorry po. Okay, may nakapag-compute na? Sa mga kakapasok lang, don't worry, kakahalas kakasimula lang ng discussion namin. Sorry, hindi ko napansin na naka-waiting room pala to. Meron nang nakatapos?
Sir, ano po yung M?
Compounding frequency. Okay, ulitin natin.
Paano yung sir malalaman?
Pag sinabi natin compounding frequency, sasabi natin dyan, the compounding frequency is, ito yung number of times kung ilan beses kinukompute ang interest. Okay? Compounded. Dun sa situation natin, it's compounded annually, right? So, pag sinabing compounded annually, ibig sabihin sa loob ng isang taon is isang beses mong kukunin ang kanyang compound interest. Okay? So, going back. Ayun na. Just following the formula for getting the compound interest. Once na ma-identify natin kung ano yung principal amount, kung ano yung rate, kung ano yung compounding frequency, kung ano yung time, we can easily get the compounded interest or the compound interest. May nakakuha na po ng sagot?
Sir, ako po may sagot. Di ko alam ang tama.
Okay, sige Jerry, can you reveal what's your answer?
Sir, yung na-compute ko po is 234,690.385.
Ayan. Nag-match ba ang sagot mo dito sa sagot ko na nandito sa aking PowerPoint?
Sir, hindi po masyado. Malapit lang, sir.
Malapit lang. Okay.
Pero 234 din, sir.
234. Nagkaiba ka lang sa
Sa hundreds digit na, sir.
Okay. Sige, let's try. Ipakita ko sa inyo kung paano natin to kinompute. Okay, so wait lang. Hold on. Represent ko lang ang aking scientific calculator na ginagamit. Ayan. So nakikita niyo yung screen ko ngayon. Nakikita niya, tama?
Yes po.
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
para makita nyo kung paano ko kinompute, gumamit na lang ako ng online scientific calculator. So if in case na wala kayong magamit na scientific calculator, we can go online and it's available. Okay? So following the formula kanina, for us to get the compounded interest, ang kukunin muna natin is yung inside the first parenthesis. Okay? Which is, or pwede rin naman, dahil gumagamit tayo ng scientific calculator, we can just write it down ng sunod-sunod. So, ang principal amount natin, magkano ang principal amount natin? How much is our principal amount?
100,000 po.
500,000 po.
500,000
500,000 po.
Okay? Yan. Yan. So, 500,000 na. I wait lang. I forgot to enter the open parenthesis. Okay? Yan. 500,000 multiply by another open parenthesis. 1
1 plus
plus
1 plus 0.08 over
0.08 over 1.
0.08. Okay?
1. Over 1.
For those na hindi nakakaalam kung bakit siya naging 0.08, because we need to convert the 8% to a fraction. Okay? So that's why
Decimal point.
0.08. To the fraction, to the decimal form. Sorry, nalilito na ako. Okay? So,
Close.
let's divide the 0.08 with walang aking connection. With the frequency. Ilan ang frequency natin dyan?
1.
1. Bakit siya
1.
1? Kasi it's compounded annually. Okay?
1
One
annually.
po.
Sir.
Okay, then close
Annually.
parentheses.
1 po.
Ano
Then,
yan, sir? Ano siya, shortcut na ginagamit? Kasi di ba yung iba may inuuna, MDAS, may rule.
ano, sorry?
Ano po, sir, ganyan dapat ang gagawin, hindi yung nagkakalas-kalas?
For scientific calculator, pwede natin siyang gamitin. O sige, unahin muna natin yung ano. Doon muna tayo sa sinasabi mong nagkakalas-kalas. So, iisa-isahin natin. Okay? So, kukunin muna natin yung first. Kukunin muna natin yung nasa isang parenthesis. Okay? So,
Opo.
we will get, kunin muna natin yung 0.08. For normal calculator, for basic calculator, ito yung gagamitin. Okay? 0.08 over
Divide.
over compounding frequency 1,
1.
then plus 1. Okay? So ito yung nasa unang parenthesis natin. So isulat ko lang. 1.08.
1.08.
Okay. Then punta tayo doon sa yung naka-over na time then compounding frequency. So ano nga yung time natin? Ano yung time period natin?
5 years po.
5 years. Then
5 years po.
multiply with the compounding frequency of 1.
5 years po.
So we have 5. Okay? So nakuha na natin yung nandun yung dalawang nasa wait lang. Waiting pala si Gio. Okay, nakapasok na si Gio. Ayan. So nakuha na natin yung value ng dalawang nasa parentheses. Punta na tayo dun. Let's go back again with our formula. Okay? So ano nga ulit yung nandun? We have the principal amount of 500,000. Okay? 500,000 multiply with magkano ang una nating nakuha? 1.08. Tama?
1.8 po.
1.08. Then, raised to the power of, close parenthesis muna natin.
5.
5.
5. Okay? So make sure na naka-raise over siya. Okay? Then, let's close. Then, minus the principal amount of 500,000. The answer is 234,664.04 or 0384. Okay? So, let's go back sa ating presentation. Nakikita niyo na ulit yung PowerPoint? Paano ba to? Ito yung nahihirapan ako sa Zoom eh. Nawawala ang aking mga naka-open na PowerPoint. Hold on. Yan, nakikita nyo ulit yung nasa share screen natin.
Hindi po. Ayan, okay na?
Wala po. Ayan.
Okay na po sir.
Yung, ay, bumalik tayo. Okay, so let's compare kung tama ang ating nakuha. Tama ba yung sinolve natin?
Tama po.
Tama po sir, naka-round off yung decimal.
Okay. So, yung pinakita natin kanina sa scientific calculator natin is kung paano kino-compute pag gamit natin is the manual calculator. Okay? Doon sa una kong pinapakita sa inyo na tinutuloy-tuloy natin, we can actually do it using the scientific calculator para mas mabilis. No? Basta may scientific calculator ka, you just need to identify yung mga kailangang parentheses, then you will arrive at the correct answer. Okay? So let's continue. Malinaw po kung paano kino-compute ang simple and compound interest. Clear with everyone? Malinaw po? Do you have any questions before we proceed? Kasi I'm telling you, nasa basic pa lang tayo.
Naiintindihan naman, sir.
Okay, good. So let's proceed in our next discussion. Okay. Okay. So if you can get a paper and try to solve this problem. Okay, so once again, itong activity na to is at the end of the discussion for today is ito yung mga answer nyo dito ang ipapasubmit ko that I'm going to check. So I recorded tong activity na to. Okay? So let's practice getting the simple and compound interest using the following compounding frequency.
Sir, wala pong rate.
Wait lang.
Wala pong rate.
Meron. Wait lang.
Ano pong rate?
Sorry, hindi ko na ilagay ang rate. 5% rate. 5% rate yan.
Sir, yung sa race, ano yung exponent to is year, right?
Year and compounding frequency.
Okay.
So I'll give you 5 minutes. Okay, kasi mukhang magtatagal tayo, ganito lang yung gawin natin. At the end of our lecture is ibibigay ko na lang lahat ng screenshot dito mga problems na to. Para meron tayong activity
Sige
na gagawin at the end of the
Much
lesson
better.
na lang. Okay? So, let's continue with our discussion. Pero since hindi ata premium account ang aking nabuksan, meron tayong time limit. Let's end this meeting muna, then using the same link, pasok ulit tayo using the same link. Okay? Hindi pala ito naka-premium. Pala naka-premium.